Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review. With me, Peter, the master of hoppets, today looking at another collaboration beer between Amager and this time not a Norwegian brewery but a distillery. This is a collaboration between Amager and Jameson, the Irish whiskey distillery. So this, guys, is the Amager and Jameson Green Banshee Imperial Stout aged in Jameson's whiskey casks on 11%. So I gotta give a big thanks to bestofbeers.dk for this beer. Check them out, guys. It's a Danish web shop with a lot of craft beer from pretty much all over the globe. Right now, they're selling the entire collaboration series that Amager has released. So this one should be interesting. It's the first time I think I've heard of a brewery doing a collaboration with a distillery. But that's pretty cool. You often hear talk about, this beer is aged in these kind of whiskey barrels and whatnot, but it's the first time I hear it as an actual collaboration. And this one also has a story about how apparently Banshees can also be nice. So yeah, another fun description. You can check it out for yourself if you get a bottle. So this one is an Imperial Stout brewed with Pilsner, Munich, Melanoidin, roasted barley, chocolate, light chocolate, carapils, cara aroma, malts. And then the hops are Hercules, Columbus, and Chinook, and they use US ale yeast, and it's double mashed. So it's not their double black mash Imperial Stout, but it's a double mashed Imperial Stout. And then it was aged for 4 months in the Jameson whiskey casks, and then they blended it together as well, like they do with the Jameson whiskey. So I got the green Banshee poured, and well, that's pitch black in the glass. Very dark color, nice kind of roasty looking head, tan head, really dark. I mean, you can't see any light through it. It looks nice. Let's check out the aroma. Oh, that smells very sweet and chocolatey. You're getting the oak. The whiskey is not as intense. You can you smell it. It's like I think Irish whiskey is kind of like the lighter of all the whiskeys. I think it's triple distilled. It's not as intense and sweet as like a bourbon or a umami mineral, sometimes smoky as a scotch, but it's this kind of clean spirit aroma with the oak and definitely a touch of, or actually a good kick of vanilla. Lots of vanilla now, and coca. Yeah, coca nibs, coca bean, coca powder. Dark roast as well. Some licoricey notes, touch of alcohol. Oh, this smells really nice. Yeah, there's almost like a Finnish licorice type thing going. It's almost got like a sherry note. I believe also, I think they say here as well, isn't Jameson aged? Yeah, sherry and bourbon casks. It's not as, intense as a bourbon, but there is a kind of sherry type note, but it smells really good. So let's give the Jameson and Ama Green Banshee a taste. Cheers, and thanks a ton to Best of Beers for the beer. You can instantly tell that this is double mashed. Holy crap, what a mouthfeel. So rich and coating. Wow. Completely covering the mouth. So rich and silky. Awesome mouthfeel on this one. Very roasty. It's a very roasty, kind of charry Imperial Stout, but also balanced with some sweetness. It's not just all roast or all sweetness. It's very balanced, actually. Get a touch of the 11%, but not too much. You get this really intense, roasty, charry, oaky, almost smoky note, like burnt wood, which I guess is from the inside of the Jameson barrels. And the smoke must be a combination of the beer and the barrels, because most Irish whiskeys are not smoked. I think there's one or two, but you're getting that. You're getting some vanilla, some of that kind of whiskey character. Again, it's weird to say, but it's kind of a clean whiskey flavor. I don't know how else to describe it, but it kind of makes sense to me. So rich. Great balance between the sweetness and roast. Rich, dark coffee, dark rich kind of coffee notes. There's a hint of coconut, almost like a burnt office coffee or something like that, because it's got some burnt notes on the back end. It leaves that sticky gloss on your lips. It definitely lets you know that it's a double mash Imperial Stout. But man, this is good. Some of the things that Amager Bryghus are very good at are Imperial Stouts and IPAs, and this really shows that. This is really nice. I would have preferred maybe a bit more barrel character. There's a good amount of it, but it's not as intense. But it's still a really nice, rich Imperial Stout. Really nice sipper. Yeah, rating-wise for the Jameson and Amager Bryghus Green Banshee, I was initially thinking 95, but I'm gonna go 94. It's really damn good. Really nice Imperial Stout. But I would bump it up to 95 if it had a little more barrel character. But it's still really damn good stuff. Really recommend checking this out. Great release from these guys. Probably the first time in a few years that I think I've had a barrel aged Imperial Stout from them. Yeah, I think the last one I had was the Mr. Fredrickson Weasel Brunch, the collab with McKellar barrel aged. But yeah, awesome stuff, guys. Definitely check out the Jameson and Amager Bryghus Green Banshee Imperial Stout aged in Jameson whiskey casks. Really good stuff. Thanks a ton to Best of Beers for this one, and check them out. If you can't get it locally, you can get it on there. As always, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And I'm going to say cheers, and see you guys in another beer review.